Hello students, this is Amardeep Singh, your ICT teacher, and today we are going to continue with the same chapter basics of spreadsheet. And today we will discuss topics page setup, print preview, and printing options available in MS Excel. So let's get started with the topic. First we'll discuss about what is page setup. This option is used to make a page ready for printing purpose. We can set page orientation, margins, sheets, header footers using page setup options. We can open page setup dialog by clicking on page layout tab, then page setup group, then following are the various options available in the page setup dialog. We are having pages, margins, header footers and sheets. To open a page setup dialog, we have to click on this page layout tab. Then next we are having a group page setup group, and when you will click on this right bottom corner button, this one, then a page setup dialog will be opened in front of you. So first we'll discuss about pages tab, this one. When you will open a page setup dialog, then first tab will be shown in front of you, that is page tab. This page option allows you to set a paper size, orientation of data, scaling of the area, printing quality, etc. That means by using this dialog we can, as you can see in front of you, that we can set the orientation of a page, whether it is portrait or landscape. Then we can set the scaling of a page, adjust to 100% or a normal size. For example, this option is used when you want to, when you people are having some extra records, and those records you are unable to print those records on a single page. Then by using this option you will be able to print all the records on a single page. But when you will use this option, it will decrease the size of font automatically and fit all the records to a single page for printing purpose. And from here you can also set the paper size. That means you want to print the data on a letter size paper, or on a A4 size or A3 size, or anything else. So if you want to check these options, let's suppose we are having this uh, Excel worksheet, and here we are having these records. So if you will check the preview of this page, preview means the actual layout that will be printed on the paper when you will take a printout of this sheet. So if you will click on this print preview, or you can also use this option uh, in the print option. So we are also having these options. But if you will click on this one, click on print preview, this one is the preview. Even if you will click on file, then print, here we are having a preview. So presently we are able to see only three columns, but in actually we are having 1 2 3 4 and 5. This dotted line shows that this area will be displayed on will be printed on one page, and this one section will be displayed on another section. So if you want to fit all the records on a single page, then you have to click on home, uh, page layout tab, then in the page setup section, then click on this arrow. It will open the page setup dialog. And first option we are having portrait or landscape, whether you want to print a sheet as a portrait or landscape, if you, that is depending on your preference. Then next main part is, that is scaling. Scaling, if you want to set fit to one page, fit to one page, if you will choose this one, fit to one page wide and one page by tall. That means from both sides you have to print, you want to print on a single page. When you will press OK, now you, if you will see the preview, then click this button. Now you can see all the records has been adjusted to a single page. But when you will take a printout, the system will decrease the size of font also. So that is about this fit to one option. And you can also see that adjust to that system automatically decrease the size of font or font setting to 66%. By default, it was before selecting this fit to one page, before selecting this option, this was 100%. Now it will automatically decrease to 66%. Next, we are having paper size on which you want to print the paper, these records. So that's all about this page tab on this page setup dialog. After page tab, then we are having margins tab. This tab is used to change the top, bottom, left, right margin by selecting margin from the page setup group on of page layout tab. So that means by using this tab, you will be able to set the margins of a table while printing. So if you want to check this one, then just click on page layout, then page setup, then click on this one. Here we are having margins. You can by default where they are having top and bottom margin 0.75 and the left and right margin 0.7. So if you want to increase or decrease the size, for example, if I will set zero margin from all the sides, then now if you will see the print preview, now you can see that there is not any margin on the left, right or top. After margins tab, we are having add or change header and footer text. That means we are having this header and footer tab also. We can also add header or footer by using insert tab on the ribbon. When you will click on insert, then header and footers are options are available there like MS Word also. But by using this page setup tab, you can also place header or footer in a worksheet. So if you want to check this one is the layout of header tab, header and footer tab. Then if you want to insert some header and footers, then you have to click on page layout, then page setup, then here we are having headers. So if you want to place headers, then next or footer, this button will help you to add header, this button will help you to add a footer. It's very easy to use this one. So if you, let's suppose I want to place header in a worksheet, then you have to click on this button. Then next we are having three sections: left, center or right. That means if you that here you can type or choose the information that you want to display on the top left corner of a page, on the header center section of a page, or this information will be displayed on the top right corner of a page. So if you want to display here something, let's suppose I want to place a page number. Here we are having options. When you will click on place your cursor in the left section, then click on this one, page number. Then next in the center, I want to display Cambridge International School. Then next on the right section, you can also place some image or something else. Let's suppose I want to place time. This one option is used to insert any time. So when you will click OK, in the same way you can also customize your footer section also. So I'll choose only header for the time, then I'll click OK. Then next, when you will click on this print preview, but in previous topic we just set the page margins. So adjust your page margins according to the default options also. So I have, now you can see this one. Here we are having header, top left header, top center, then top right. So these are the headers. After header footer, we will discuss about sheet tab. This tab has the option to select area to be printed, or check grid lines if you want to grid line divided the cell to be printed on the page. So that means that this option, this tab is having so many different options that we can set while before printing a page on a paper. So we'll discuss all the options available on this tab. First, we'll click on page layout, page setup. So here we are having sheet tab. So first option is used to decide the print area. If you don't want to print the complete page, if you only want to set the print area, then you have to click on this option. Then back to this one. I want to set only this one, this selected area to be print on a page. Then select that one and press enter. When you will press enter, now you can check the preview. If you will check the preview by clicking on this button, then you can see that only this area will be printed on a page, not any other record. The next option will check page layout, page setup. So to check other options, you have to clear this one. So click on this one and press delete. Then next we are having row to repeat at top. What does that mean? For example, if we are having so many pages, when you will click on print preview, now you can see that when you, this one is the heading row, product description and uh, price per unit, etc. So when you will check second page, this one is the second page, then the headers are not available here. So if you want these headers, this header row to be displayed on each and every page, then you have to choose another option, page layout, page setup, then sheets. Then here click this text box, row to repeat at the top, click this one, then select that row that you want to set as a top row for each page. So select that row and press enter or press OK. Now if you will check the preview of this page, then now we are having this heading row. Next we will check another page. We are having these four pages, right? When you will click on next page, you can see that this same header is displayed on the another page also. So that's all about that particular option of the sheet tab. Then next I'll clear this one also. Then in the same way you can also set a fixed column to be displayed on the left side of each page, column to repeat at each page. In the same way, if you want to display this column on each page, then for this option you can use this. Then next we are having some option like grid lines. We already set the grid lines. Grid line means that these black lines, if you want to display while printing the grid lines, then black and white. For example, if you are having some colored content on your worksheet page, then if you want to print only those all colored contents in black and white, then you can choose this one. Then draft quality, it will change the quality of the printing. Row and column headings, if you want to display these A, B, C, D row and column headers, for example, we can choose here. If you will check, then no row and column header is available here. If you, for example, A, B, C or 1, 2, 3, then if you will click on this one, sheet, then row and column headers, then click OK. If you will check the print preview, then now you can see A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 row headings in the same way as they are available in a worksheet, also visible in the print layout also. So that's all about these common options. Those are available in the sheet tab also. So that's all about page setup dialog. Next we'll discuss about the print preview option. But we have already discussed about the print preview in this session also. Print preview helps you to view the worksheet before final printout is taken. So that means if you want to check the layout of your worksheet and if you want to check the actual output of the page when you will take a printout of that page, that worksheet, then you can click this print preview tab also. So if you want to check the print preview, here we are having shortcut key to check the print preview. Otherwise you have to click on file and click on print. Here we are having a preview also. So that's all about the print preview. And the next, after print preview, we are having a print option. So this dialog will be opened when you will click on print button, and it will be opened only if your system is connected to a printer. So this dialog, when you will click on this OK button, then a command will be sent to printer for taking out the printout of the selected worksheet also. Then here we are having options also, print a range. That means if you want to print all the worksheets or only some specified page. That means when you will click on all, then it will print uh, all the complete data displayed on a worksheet, that may be 1 page or 10 page or 20 pages. So, and second option, here we are having pages. If you want to decide, let's suppose we are having 10 pages on a worksheet and I want to take a printout of only 2 pages, then I have to write a 1 to 2 page. So that is. So here we are having copies option. This option is used to decide how many copies that you want to print. So, and even we are having option entire workbook. For example, in our workbook, if we are having 3 worksheets, then and I want to take a printout of the entire worksheet, all uh, all the worksheet belongs to a workbook, then you can select this option. Or if you want to say, take a printout of only present currently selected worksheet, then you have to click on this option. So that is all about this print dialog box, and that is the finish of this chapter also. So these are all topics related to basics of spreadsheet. And if you people are having any kind of doubt related to these topics, then feel free to contact me anytime. Thank you very much for watching this video.